Welcome to Master It Monday. Today's topic is going to be transforming your photos into engaging video. And I always like to bring in an expert whenever we have something like this. And our expert has visited us before. If you had the pleasure of having her teach you about how to make great pics with your cell phone, that was, we'll put that link in the chat. But today, she's going to be talking to us about transforming those static images, those boring videos boring photos into engaging video. So today have the pleasure of introducing you again to Jean Terman of Jean Terman Photography. Hello, Jean.
Hey, Maggie. Thanks for having me back.
Oh, it is my absolute pleasure. So Jean's photos, last video got so much attention. Jean, I am getting the feedback. Guys, if you're joining us live, hey, Angela, if you hear feedback, can you put that little note in there and we'll see how things are going.
Gonna see if I can find something.
Okay. Sorry about that. So, and we've got Emily joining us live. Hello, hello. Woohoo. Hey, Jean. Angela is there. Emily, our happiness coach. Angela is the queen of the paparazzi jewelry. I just got a bag of gorgeous purple, of course, jewelry from Angela. So today, guys, we are going to be talking about how to create more engagement on your social media using live video. So, using video. Jean today. Help me out. So, Jean is the owner of Jean Terman Photography. Her photos are amazing. You need to check her out at jeantermanphotography.com. I'll put that information in the bottom. We've got more people joining us live. Jean, are you ready? Look at this.
I'm ready. Hey, Glow.
Yep. And so Angela was getting feedback. I think we've resolved that issue.
How's this? Does it sound better?
Yes, it sounds much better on mine. Oh, look, we won 2 free pieces.
Yay!
Just by being here. Lovely. All right. So I always love, there's that saying, if it's for free, it's for me. And that's what you get here at Master It Mondays. We like to give you free information that you can take to really skyrocket your social media presence. Because look, this is where people are coming in to finding out about you and your business. Even if somebody says, hey, you need to check out Jean because she has amazing photos. Now, I'm just telling you that. Are you going to take my word for it? You should. But
you should.
You do your due diligence and you check out people. So we've got some more visitors joining us live. We have Lucy.
Hi, Lucy.
And of course, Angela says, sounds much better. Thank you guys for the feedback.
On the feedback.
That was very fun. All right. So thank you for my cheesy humor. All right. So Jean, without further ado, we are going to get right into it. I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to sit in the background. Jean's going to talk to you a little bit, and let's see what Jean has to enlighten us.
Hey, everybody. So the reason why Maggie stumbled over boring still photos, the reason why she couldn't say that is because your still photos don't have to be boring. So if you want to learn how to do exciting photos from your cell phone, watch the other video. But there's a reason for doing video, and you probably all have heard it. That's why you're here. Google, Instagram, Facebook, they all love video. Even LinkedIn is jumping on the video bandwagon. They want to see moving pictures. They just like it. So I'm going to tell you, if you haven't stepped in front of your camera, even for a couple of seconds, look, I know it can be challenging, but if you haven't done it, I'm going to encourage you to do it. And there are ways to do it. You can call me, call Maggie. I'll help you do it. But for those of you that are still kind of on the fence, or for those of you who want to augment those videos with other videos, this is how you do it. And it can be really easy. I know, oh, it's purple. It's my color. So I know that there are a whole bunch of applications out there that will allow you to take still photos and even clips of video and marry them with still photos and make a larger video or a composite video. That's what I want to talk to you about. And yes, Adobe has editors, Magistro's out there. Different people are using different things. So you could ask, 10 people who are heavily vested in social media, and they'll all tell you something different. That's okay. What I want to talk to you about today is 2 really easy ways to get your feet wet doing video with your still photos or their still photos. Look, I am not going to poo poo stock photos. If you're picking stock photos that really talk to your brand and stand out for you, that's okay. If you've heard me before, you know my favorite thing to say is, please don't pick the waterfall because it's meaningless. Every lawyer, spa, health food place, they all have the sand garden, the waterfall, the hibiscus bloom. It's meaningless. But if you're picking photos, make sure they're meaningful for your business. So you're either creating your own, which I hope you're doing. At least I hope you're creating some of your own, taking pictures of what you do and how you do it, or having someone like me or someone else produce those for you. And then what you can do is you can take them in to apps that are out there to create video, short video. Remember, short videos work best in the platforms. I'm going to talk to Canva and Ripple. Okay, those are the 2 things I want to talk about. So I am going to share my screen. I know I can do this.
I know you can, Jean. I have
I know
faith
I
in you.
can. I have so
And
much
as
faith.
Jean is pulling this up, please let me know if you have any questions in the chat. I'll be monitoring that. We Okay, screen is frozen. It's on my end or yours. We seem to be going
I
okay. Is anybody else having issues? So Amy is sharing that she's just got it started doing video and is getting much stronger response than with still. And you need to mix it up, right, Jean? Like you
yeah.
were saying, it's mixing it up.
And
Emily is saying, "Poor Glow, it's on your end, darling."
the other thing that's really important too is to just remember it's it's this balance, right? There are people that love to see your videos. The platforms love for you to have your videos. So while you're going to get more organic eyes on your video, and organic reach is very difficult to get, but you will get more organic reach, the platforms are going to push you farther because
Okay.
you've given them some video to look at.
Yeah.
And
Um,
that's, Amy, I think why you're seeing more activity around those videos.
Absolutely, Amy, and sure. Lucy did have a question for you. You said Canva and Ripple. I'm going to
Ripple.
be putting both those links in our chat and in the description of the video, so keep an eye out for that. Jean, I've got your presentation ready to
Perfect.
go, so I'm going to add
Perfect.
that up, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.
Cool. We are live. So I am going to do this live. This is not a slideshow. We're going to do something together today. So first off, this is Canva. And you probably have all, at some point, if you've been doing social media, looked at Canva. And if you haven't, you should. Canva actually allows you to do all kinds of really interesting things. It lets you build flyers, and it lets you put together Facebook posts and Instagram posts, and it sizes them for you. You can tell I'm pretty darn busy in Canva. These are all of my designs. Kind of crazy, right? But you can start with designs that they like, right? Things that they talk to you about. Now, the thing that's interesting about Canva is let's do, digital image special. That sounds like a thing. We'll do that. So you can pick one of their, we should say Maggie at Master at Media on this one. It's wrong brand colors, but so it gives you the designs that you can use. If you walk away with nothing else from today, this is what I want you to write on your pad, underline it, circle it, write it in bold. They pay designers to make these layouts for you. I know everybody wants to be able to be really creative, but the reason why the layouts are the way they are is because they work. So if you're going to change things like fonts and those types of things, think very carefully because the layouts work because someone was paid to make them work. Okay. So inside here, you can change all of this. right? You can make it say whatever you want to make it say. We can say Maggie Carey is awesome. Okay, we love that.
Jean,
Yeah.
just
Yes.
so all I'm seeing right now is your Canva main
Oh, you
page, and
can't see it when I picked it? Oh,
no.
okay. Hold on one second. Let me reshare then. Because I
I
think what
was like,
happened
yes,
is
Maggie Carey is awesome, but it is not coming up in.
she's not there. All right, let's try it one more time. Let me share. All right. So unfortunately, guys, I have to share my whole PC. So don't judge me. I have way too much stuff on my machine, but I'm gonna
I always say, don't judge me for my amazing things, but we're getting you and I again, so
That's
it'll be
okay.
one of
We'll get
those.
it back. Hold on.
Okay,
I have to get the window
you
up.
do you, Jean. But
I'll do me.
I will tell
Okay, now we're
you,
there.
we are there. Okay, so I'm going to add that back up. I'm going to say goodbye.
Yeah, you'll see a little bit more in the background, but I don't know what else you're going to see in the background. We're live, people. But all right, so I changed this to say Maggie Carey is awesome, but just so you can see it, I'll say Maggie Carey is wonderful. So you can make the changes to the designs, right? You can actually change the colors to your brand colors. Now, what does this mean? Why am I talking to you about this when we're talking about video? Is because there's a button that says animate. And it really is sort of that simple. You can say, I want it to do that. So let's animate it.
Jean, one quick thing. Is this in
Sure.
the paid version or the free version or both?
I love that you said that. So I believe you're going to tell me. It's been a long time since I had the free version.
Mhm.
I believe that you do have to be in the paid version for Animate on Canva.
Okay.
Does anybody still have the free version out there? Can you tell us if you have Animate?
I will
Do you love
check
it?
into that
Check
while
into
you
it.
keep
You
going.
can
I will check
actually,
in.
I can answer the question. See this little
If it has
crown?
a crown,
That's the pro version.
that's the
So
pro
I can do
version.
pop and you can't if you're free, but you can do pan.
Okay,
So you
perfect.
can do them. And then when you download it, right, you can download it as a video. So you do have the opportunity to create videos from your stills in Canva. Someday we'll have to have a whole Canva conversation because there's a lot of stuff you can do in Canva. But Canva's
Yes,
not
we
my
actually, there are videos in our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Master It Media. I just did 2 videos, 2 Master It Mondays on it. So check it out.
yay. Did you do it on how you can now record your presentations?
No, I
You have to do that one.
haven't done the presentations yet. Maybe we should, who thinks we should have Jean on to do another one on Canva presentations? Leave your favorite emoji in the comments below.
But let's get to Ripple because I want to get
Okay.
you to the one. So Canva it does all of this stuff. It does stills and slides and everything. And yes, you can animate your slide if you want to, and you can make it a video. It works. The reason why I like Ripple, RIPL, is that it is about video and it's about doing quick, easy video. So you can see these are my posts that I've used. I always say it's sort of like you're out on social media and you realize, oh my goodness, it's National Macaroni and Cheese Day, and you missed it and you want to jump on the trend, right? So you can come into Ripple, RIPL. It does run as an app on your phone. If you're doing it fast, it's macaroni and cheese day, you are out somewhere, you can pull it up on your phone, grab a picture of macaroni and cheese, and make a video. I prefer doing it on my laptop when I need to make lots of changes. Okay. So whether you do it on a tablet, whether you do it on a laptop, you can make more changes. You have more room to grow. Again, Ripple has a free version, it has a paid version. I am using the paid version because I use it all the time. Take a look at what the free version offers you. And if it's enough, that's great. Just know both Canva and Ripple will watermark whatever you produce until you get the free version. So I'm sorry, until you get the paid version. In the free version, it will watermark it for you. But what you can do is, again, you can find templates that work for you. You can search for them. I wonder, do they have macaroni and cheese? I don't know. I'm guessing no, but we'll look.
I love when you just like, let's just do this.
Let's
And
try.
And
They have
please,
it.
friends, take a little note on this. See, Jean is just going in and
I just
trying it
want
out.
to see.
What's the worst that can happen, Jean?
You don't find what you want and
Try
you
it.
look for something else.
There you go.
But I found macaroni and cheese. How
There you
awesome
have
is
it.
that? So you can figure out what you want to do, right? And pull it in. So let's pull in, I don't want sweet potato pie, but I'll do indoor dining now open because that works, right? So you can, does not look like macaroni and cheese. So you can actually find media. You can upload media from your computer. You can search for stock media. I wonder if I spell it right, it'll work, right? Live. We love it when it's live.
Spelling is always something fun.
So
That's
you
why
can,
Coach Glow will edit us. She's great at picking out spelling errors for.
I need you, Coach Glow. I need you badly. So if you see, when I clicked on this, it added it to my media. See that? So you can click on various items. It'll add it up in media. If you upload from your computer, it will do the same thing. It will add it. So if you have photos of your own, keep them in a file or in files that you can access on your computer easily. Name them effectively so you can find them quickly. And you can use those to create your video. But for right now, for me to show you what I'm showing you, when I come back over here, I can actually go, if you notice when I click, it doesn't change it here. It changes it here. Do we see everything, Maggie? Something just got very weird. Okay.
Yes, I
All
put
right.
because I'm having it's very tiny.
Oh, it is very tiny. I don't know what's happening.
Can you
That's
make
so
it
weird.
bigger? Can you make that
Yep, I'll make it
screen
full
bigger?
screen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How's
So
that?
what
Does
I
that work?
did was I just put just the presentation up so they could see what you were clicking.
Oh,
But now
awesome. It's good. Are we good
it's
now?
going to block up. You are fine.
Perfect. It's live, people. All right. So you can make this say macaroni. Really, seriously? I could type. And cheese day. Is there a macaroni and cheese day? There has to be. Right?
There
Now
is a
that's not
day for
macaroni.
almost everything.
Now that is not macaroni and cheese, right? So probably not what I want to see. I can go back to my media and I can just get rid of that one. And now I have macaroni and cheese. It's pretty awesome. You can
Yes,
change
and
the
you have to
font.
wait till September 26th. Or
I'll be so ready.
don't forget, you can always sign up for teleprompter and we will let you know when macaroni and cheese day is. So there you
I'm
have
so
it.
ready for that. That's awesome. You can you can change the text color again, really judiciously. If this was a really light photo, maybe. Okay. You can change the color of the overlay, right? Maybe you want to go gold because it's macaroni and cheese day. Um, you can change where it appears. Kind of cool. You can give it audio. You can make it have music, and you can actually change the size. Right? So there's lots of things you can do, and you do it on the fly. It'll do it immediately for you.
So technically, Jean, you could create this in a, we're talking square for Instagram, and
Mhm.
then convert it to the story. You know how sometimes you can share, like you be in
Yep.
Instagram and you can click the little what I call a paper airplane and share it to your story, but then you have the square image on a rectangular box. So I could take this and create a story with it and then
Yep.
share it to my stories. It's
Correct.
great. And you can use the same thing and just resize it
Over and
and
over and over. So,
lovely.
and then you just come back. So you actually create the video, and then you can go back to your saved work and just open it again and resize it to the next thing. So yes, you can reuse over and over again. I'm going to stay here. But the thing that I love is maybe this isn't the right template. Maybe I wasn't thinking. So I can actually on the fly just change the template. So everything's staying the same.
I
See
like
what's
this
happening?
much better. It's perfect.
Right? I know it's so well, that's really interesting because see here where it says brand settings?
Yes.
Those are my brand settings. So I have my logo, I have my brand colors set up. You can set up your brand fonts. So all of that will read in for you every time you go in to use this. It'll just know, which is really cool. This is why I like using Ripple, because it makes life simple. The simpler you can make your life, the better, right? We all need to get back to our business.
So, just so we had some people chatting in. People were saying yes. Um, Lucy saying, "Oh no, she had to pay." I'm sorry, that was Canva. There is a free version, but Lucy, trust me, the money that you're spending is well worth it because you get much more
Much, much
photos, you get
more.
much more app. So don't feel like, oh my God, you had to pay. There's a free version that is good, but it is limiting. With the paid version, you have much more ability to do things. So don't worry. And then of course we have Amy says yes to Jean. So and
Yeah.
yes to Canva conversations. So
All right. So let's
we
do this really
are
quickly. I want to just show you how to save it. Can we do that really
yep,
fast? Okay.
yep.
So all you have to do to save it is say next. Choose the media that you want. Standard is going to be a smaller file. You can do full, it's fine. And then you actually can put in hashtags. You can embed hashtags in the video, right? And you can tell it what to do with it. So you can have it automatically, you can connect Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever, and have it automatically feed into your platforms. You can schedule your posts. You can share it now. You can just save it directly to your computer and not share it anywhere, which is fine.
Jean, I know
Um,
it's what are the platforms that you can use with Ripple?
so you can download the MP4. I'm going to unshare my screen. Is that okay? Because this is really it. This is all of Ripple. So
Yeah.
I'm going to close this and come back to you and unshare. Oh, thank you.
Okay. There you go.
That's why Maggie's running the show. So you can save that as an MP4 and use it anywhere you want to. But Ripple will upload for you into LinkedIn, into Twitter, into YouTube, into Instagram, and into Facebook.
Okay. Now with
So
Instagram, I'm assuming with Instagram stories, you'd have to download it and then post it because you can't do that organically
correct,
or not organically. You have to do it organically. You can't just do it
correct.
from, it doesn't allow, Instagram doesn't allow right now. Who
It
knows
doesn't allow
what's
you
going
to
to
feed
happen?
anything into it. You do have to upload it yourself.
Right.
So I honestly don't use platforms to upload because I want to be in control. So I have a feeder platform, but I take my videos down and catalog them. I know you do too, and use them that way. But again, this is if you need something quick and easy. This is especially, I use it all the time. And I think that I'm a pretty high end user of it. So you can be a really high end user and love it. But for people who are just getting into it, it's so simple
Mm,
to actually just grab something, use it quick, put it there, and it's a video.
right. And with anything, remember that Gina has been doing this for a while. She's a professional photographer. Just a smidge, Jean. you know, the more, but I'm sure when she first started, she was slower. Right now,
Yeah.
she's faster. Just give yourself that patience. Do not stress over this. Try it. See how it works. We had a couple of people who didn't know how to use Canva and then found it and they used it more and more, right? The more you get, the more you
Yeah.
use it with anything, the more you use, the easier it's going to be. And of course, there's tons of training out there. Say again,
Did you
Jean?
write down my note? Did you write down my note though? You
What,
wrote
what,
down my note, right? Don't
which
go
was,
crazy and
don't go crazy.
change the layouts.
Mhm.
Your life is better if you trust the layouts, especially if you're just getting into it. Trust the layouts that are there. Change the
Yeah,
words, that's fine. Change the pictures, that's okay. But trust the layouts, they work
right.
and they'll look good.
And, we are taking questions today. You've got Jean here to give you her insight. So please ask any questions in the chat below and we'll pull them up just like this. Can you use this for all social media or only certain types?
So if you want to use their auto feed, it's going to go into the places where it will auto feed for you. If you download the MP4 to either your phone or to your computer, you can upload it to any media stream that accepts an MP4. So it's wherever you want to put it if you just use it to create the video and then upload it again.
So, say for example, Angela, you wanted to, an MP4 is just like sometimes when we use acronyms, if you don't know what an MP4 is, it's just a file
A
type.
video.
It's like, it's a video file. Like a Word doc would be a .doc, and it's just the end, what it saves the file as. So when you do something like that, sometimes people like to post it individually on each platform. So you can do that. And don't forget about Google My Business. Google My Business is an amazing place to put your video because remember, 78% of people use Google as their primary search engine. So most APIs, I'm sorry, I'm using acronyms again. Most of the social media platforms, even with these little, whatever you use, okay, there's Hootsuite, there's Buffer, we use Sendable here at Master It Media. Any of these tools won't allow you to post video on Google My Business. You have to do it yourself. Do it. It's free advertising. Remember, if it's for free, it's for me. We need to look at these things, right? So we have Amy has a question. Can all of the things you showed us in Ripple also be done with my upgraded Canva? Great question, Amy.
And it's a great question. And that's why I showed you Ripple. So all of those transitions, all of those lovely transitions where you saw the fade in, I showed you the first part of Ripple when it comes to templates. You can have secondary subtitles. You can have different wording on every image. There's all of these different things that you can do. Yes, in Canva, you can build, okay, so each of those squares that we saw, we're going to call that a card. So you can build 3 cards in a row and then save all 3 of them as a video, and you'll get movement from each, and you can animate each, but you're limited to that static card. What Ripple does is it provides all those transitions and all of those different play actions that you saw that Canva does not. So,
and there was another thing that happens with me with Canva, Jean, if I could just
sure.
interrupt on this. When you post a Canva video, sometimes it starts with just a blank screen, and that's what gets posted on your social. And it's happened. It happens to us every once in a while. Look, you're in a hurry, you're doing something. You can avoid that with a tool like Ripple.
Correct.
Very cool. And let me put those back up again. So it was ripple.com. We also, and then there was Canva. I put in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. So those are, 2 things that you can do to use. Now we're an authorized affiliate of Canva. So if you want, I'm very transparent with this stuff. If you want to click on our link and use them, that's great. If you don't, I just want you guys to have your social media working for you and not against you, right? And making your life easy. I mean, when it comes down to it, Jean, right? Like we tend to make things way more complicated than they need to be. Which is why when Jean brought this topic to me, I'm like, oh my gosh, what a great topic. Anybody has any questions, remember to put them in. I'm going to bug Jean one more time about a question though, Jean. So because you're the queen of still photography, what I love about your business is every time I see one of your new client photos, I'm like, she really captured their essence, right?
Thank you.
They just smile. So I want you to share what you did with one of your clients. I saw a very uncomfortable client with a purple shirt. So of course I loved him immediately. Tell me what you did.
Now wait a minute. It's all so different. So you don't
It is.
like everybody's different. I will tell you this. This is what I will tell you because I won't talk about individual clients, but I will tell you this. There are so many different ways to step in front of a camera, but the way almost everybody steps in front of a camera is very self-conscious. They're all really, really self-conscious when they do it because there's a camera. So since someone is taking your picture, you have to be a certain way, right?
Right.
None of that is true. None of it is true. Because the pictures you love the most, think back. The pictures you have always loved the most are the ones where someone caught you laughing with your child or playing with a puppy or having the best time at a party. The pictures you love are the ones that show you. So when people are in front of my camera, this is what I always say. I've been doing this for over 30 years. I've been doing it professionally for over 15. I have taken more classes than you ever want to know about. I have done more seminars than you ever want to know about. And I have taken more photos than you will ever take in your lifetime. My camera is just an extension of my hand. So when you're in front of me and my camera, I'm not thinking about my camera. I'm thinking about you. And all we're doing is playing. So it just depends on who's in front of my camera and how they need to play to forget that the camera's there. And once they forget the camera's there, I get pictures of them.
And so Jean went with it took this break. She basically did a testimonial right after this man just had his photo session, right? Don't forget to take those opportunities
Oh,
with
that's what
people.
you wanted to know. I'm
That's what I wanted
sorry.
to know. I'm sorry, but I didn't
She
explain
she
myself.
didn't
I was
feed
teasing.
me.
Yeah, I didn't feed her right. But what you said was perfect because I want people to understand that you can look when you need a professional photographer, you call Jean, right? But it shouldn't stop you from taking your own photos and
Now I
going
know what
live,
you mean.
right?
So this
So
is what Maggie's saying. So now I'll
yeah,
tell you. So what Maggie's saying is there is a really bad thing that everybody says. They all say, I don't know how to get testimonial videos because no one will ever say yes. You would be amazed. If someone loves what you do, they will say yes. The thing that you have to do to get them to say yes is you have to be really relaxed about it and say, can I just take 30 seconds of video of you just saying what just happened? And
mhm.
so what I have started doing, and I've gotten a lot of reaction from it, is because I was just as nervous as you guys. I didn't want to say to my clients, would you please give me a testimonial video? Oh my God. So I started doing it. I started saying, hey, is it okay? Can I just like turn on my phone and would you like tell people what it's like to work with me? It's been amazing. So I would really encourage all of you to do that because you hear the most interesting things too. And people say, well, I didn't know what was going to happen and I was afraid of this or whatever it was. Or, sometimes they'll say, the last time when I was working with this other person, and then you have to go, behind the camera, you're going, but, but, but you will get real reactions and you will get authentic video
Mhm.
that is a reflection of your business, which is what people want to see. People
And
really want that.
when you go, we talked about these videos, like adding still photos to Ripple, but you could
Hmm.
take that video and put it in a Ripple, right?
Yes.
I've
With
taken
their
video.
photos.
Yeah, and that's beautiful. So as they're talking, you still get their now, again, I'm talking
Now you're
advanced stuff.
getting
Okay. But what I want you to be aware of is that this is possible. This is why, Jean, I do strategy sessions with my clients because sometimes they have that special thing that they want done, but they don't want to spend 2 hours doing it. They send it to me in 15 minutes, it's done.
right.
Right. Because that 15 minutes, the same with you. Like if I'm trying to take a professional photo, it will never happen. Forget about 2 hours. It just won't. But because I've done it for 35 years, I know the ins and the outs and the tricks and everything else. So when you need to hire a professional, hire a professional. When you can do 90% of the stuff by yourself, use Canva, use Ripple, use the tools that are out there. And like Jean said, they have paid professional designers who have designed the color schemes and the graphics and the sizing and the just, you know, change the
Trust
names to
it.
protect the innocent. Change
Trust.
it enough to make it
Trust.
yours.
This is another thing that I really want to say to people. Have you ever like gone on your Instagram feed on a holiday or a special day, like a really big day, like National Women's Appreciation Day or whatever, one where everybody's jumping on the trend and you're scrolling through your feed and it's like, oh, that was a Canva template. Oops, that was a Canva template. You know why? Because everybody picked the first 3 templates.
Good point.
don't. Scroll through the templates. That's another reason to have a pro. If you are going to do this, have a pro version if you're going to use it a lot, because you'll get more templates. But scroll through the templates, scroll down, because then you'll have a unique one that'll catch people's attention.
And don't be afraid to search. You can search templates, right? Like, and it's funny because somebody says, "Oh, well, I like that one, but I don't like the color." Don't worry about it. You change the color. You can search for photos. We had a video we had done about how to get free stock photos, right?
Right?
Which is, you don't want to be using all the same stuff. And getting back to Lucy's point about, oh my gosh, I paid for Canva. The amount of free photos that you get in Canva with the paid version is insane.
And they're so
Um,
much better. Look, as a photographer, I'm telling you, they're so much better. It is
mm,
rare. It's what I do for a living. It is rare that I'm going to use a stock photo. Hardly ever do I use a stock photo because my business is photos. I want people to know when they come to my stream, they're seeing work I've done, right? However, for anybody who isn't a photographer, there are some really strong images that you can use to get your story across, to illustrate your story. And that's what's really important. You can use them. I'm going to encourage you, whether you hire someone or you do your own, get as much of your content into your stream as possible. Let people know what it's like to work with you, to be with you. That's why video gives people a glimpse into that. Just make
yeah,
sure, as always, you're illustrating it well.
right.
It doesn't mean
And
it's perfect. It just means it's right for you.
Rob Genovese, our favorite Beast brander, is always ringing in my head. Make sure it speaks to your audience and it is consistent with your brand. And brand just doesn't mean colors and your logo. Brand means your personality. And that's why you'll see us always talking, I'm always talking about an audience, right? Like my audience, because I'm performance based. It's all about the show and the performance and getting that star attention. Like these words are so key to your business. Whatever they are, like have that list of words that you go to all the time, that it just comes trippingly over the tongue, and that those are things that you look for in your photos. It's getting people to react. That's what you want. You want to touch a heartstring. And if you're talking, like, look, this gentleman who was talking from his heart about how lovely this presentation was, right? We have here, my inner actress is loving video.
I
Awesome,
am
Amy.
so happy when I see people who say that.
So
I do want to say something really quickly, Maggie, if you don't mind.
sure, yeah, go
Because
for it.
I do lots of talks on brand and identity. People use the term brand identity, right? But it's brand identity. You need to think about that, right? So identity, it's the colors that you pick, it's the logo that you choose, it's the bottles you put it on, it's the paper you use, all of that, the stock of the cardstock that you use. That's all your identity. That's the stuff people touch and see and feel. Brand, I said feel, sorry. Brand, I meant feel this way. Brand is how they feel in here. Okay. So brand is what they think of when they think of you. So I would hasten to guess that when people think of me, they think fun. They think purple, they think
That was
butterflies,
the
they think fun.
first thing that came to my mind was fun.
Right? Like they're
Laughing,
going to think
fun, and
bubbly, they're
just
going to think
smiling.
exciting, they're going to think crazy, all of that good stuff. I used to tell people when I would go out on location and they'd have to meet me somewhere, I used to be shorter, look for the girl with the crazy red hair with curls. And that's good. That's it. This is how it works. I was at a marketing event ages ago when we used to be able to be together. And another photographer walked up to me and started laughing. And I said, what? And she said, I had someone walk up to me and say, are you the one with the circles on the card and all the pictures and the smile? And she went, no, that's Jean. because because it's
I'd be like,
so
yes, it's me.
she was a friend. So
Oh, okay.
but it's like I use the same types of things all the time.
Yeah.
So people know and remember.
And
That's what you want to do in your media.
And
Balloons. I love that.
here's Glow, right? This
Yeah.
Coach Glow. She uses her red balloons. You know, whenever I see a red balloon, I think Coach Glow, right? I, and it is, but they're this young, childlike, but it's also freeing. Like I always think of that balloon rising, right? Like her clients, she's a life coach. Her clients are rising to that they're their best life, or she's just so amazing. And I think that's why you could have an amazing product, friends, and what I find happens is that people don't know about it. Like I run into this day in and day out. How do I get the information out about do like, look, that's how Master It Monday came out, right? I wanted to help people with their social media, and I wanted to reach a larger audience. And this is where it came from. So, if you have any other questions, please make sure you're leaving them in the chat. Jean and I will be here for another minute or two as I'm closing up. If you're following us, make sure you click that little, if you're on YouTube, click that little subscribe button and hit the bell. So the next time we upload a video, you're going to be notified. Of course, I'll put the information in the description of Jean's uh, presentation she did the last time on the tips and tricks for great cell phone pics. So that'll be in there for you to go back and look at. Even if you were here live with us and watched it, go back and watch it again, because I bet you will find another nugget. And that got a lot of traction, Jean. I don't know if I shared with you. We had a
It
lot of
did.
traction on that video
I'm
because
so
we're
glad.
not the only ones here that are struggling with how to do this. I tell that story. The best story, Jean was saying this, she set her phone to have the audio, and she'll be taking a picture of a flower and going, smile, smile.
Every day in the spring, I'm out somewhere yelling at flowers saying smile, and people think I'm very crazy.
Awesome.
It's because I have the shutter set, right? It's the
Yes.
shutter set. I need to say something, everybody, because you're here because you love Miss Maggie Carey, and you should, because she's amazing. And I'm so glad that you do. But this is how you help Maggie and me, but definitely Maggie. You tell other people, because you have friends that need this information too, right? Maggie produces some amazing content every Monday. Heck, are you following her social streams? She's doing it pretty much every day. So do your friends a favor and tell them about Maggie. Share it. Look, tell them about me too. I'd love it if you told them about me.
And
But
there's
tell
Jean.
them about Maggie. And, and, and share it. When something interesting comes up in her feed, share it out, because you're not the only ones that are trying to figure out how to make social media work for you.
Right.
Social media is an ever-changing blob of stuff that is just constantly rolling and picking up more debris. And it's really hard to manage. So when you have someone amazing like Maggie who wants to help you and is offering all this content, help her out and share it. Make it
I
count,
love
make it
you, Jean.
travel.
I didn't pay her for that, by the way. That was truly organic. So thank you. Now, and one of the reasons, Jean, we talked about this, why I created teleprompter, was because I was hearing people from this channel were telling me, Maggie, I need somebody to help me. Can I have you in my pocket every day to help me with my social? So what I did was I came up with this way of helping you every week. You get weekly prompts that give you an idea. Jean was actually in one of our as take a look at these cell phone pics. Her video was in one of our teleprompter weekly emails, because we were talking about smiley, happy people and how they sell your business. Those behind the scene things that Jean was talking about are so important. Those, when I put pictures of my staff, like, look, admin assistant day is coming up on the 21st, right? If you follow my social, you'll see a picture of my admin who helps me out. These are ways of me thanking my staff, but it also lets people know that, hey, I'm not in this alone. I've got other people that help me. And if you need help, I'm here too. And here's another suggestion. If I could be so bold with you guys, if you're ready, if my friends out there are watching us, whoever you are, if you have a social media channel that you're trying to promote, put your tag below. If it's at Jean Terman
Yes.
Photography, put it in the comments below. And then everybody who's on this call can go out and get your, follow you at least at minimum. I take 5 minutes every morning to go in and go to my people and it's, it may be one or two people a day. The next day it'll be another two people. The next day it'll be another two people. Don't just like it, comment on it. Of course, Coach Glow, here she is. Always share, always share. She actually
Yes.
shares our video and pops it right onto her page. Why does she do that? Because she has a lot of people who are business owners who struggle with their social media. So we'll pop these up. If you put Amy's putting her in there. If
Yay,
you
Amy.
pop it in, we're sharing it on this video. And remember what I
Just
said, Jean got a lot of traction last time. Yeah, go ahead, Jean. Pop it in. Can you
go.
pop it in?
No, go to Amy. Oh,
Oh, go to
yeah.
Amy.
Go to Amy. There's a reason why you want to go to Amy's. Amy does the most beautiful jewelry. And I walked up, I saw her jewelry. It was gold and gorgeous. And I said, but I like white gold. And she went, I can do that. And I said, but the beads are red. The jewels are red. I really have a thing for amethyst. She goes, I can do that. She completely designed jewelry for me. That was so beautiful.
It's the way it goes. And here is our Coach Glow
I love
Favreau
Coach
on
Glow.
Instagram. Lucy is saying thank you. You are welcome, Lucy. Thank you for joining us. She's one of our new fave fans that popped in.
Oh, I can't put it. You have to put it in the chat for me. I can't do
Okay,
it.
so this is at Jean
Oh, wait.
Terman
Yeah.
Photography, and that's if I could spell photography right. See, you're not the only one that is having
I
issues.
love live video.
IG, that's Instagram. So, and that's Jean.
Thank you.
There you go. Did I do it right?
Yes, and I am at Jean Photography. At Jean Photography. I'm at Jean Terman Photography pretty much everywhere.
Okay, perfect.
So
Yeah,
you can find me.
we were very fortunate here at Master at Media. But I'll give you a secret for any of those new entrepreneurs that are out there. When you are creating your business and you're thinking about a business name, don't forget about your socials. When I was creating Master at Media, I was looking for a name for my business that had media in it, and I'm alliterative, so it have to have an M in it too. And also, my name's Maggie, right? Like, so all of this was like falling together, but I couldn't find something that was available that on all social platforms. The URL, Instagram, Facebook, who knows what's going to happen? Like when
Yep.
Clubhouse came up, I was like, boom, got to get that on Clubhouse too, So even if you're not going to use like say, you're not going to use Twitter, for example, go there, just secure your name, get your name out there. And that's a good point. And there's Angela's Big Bling Theory. She's also live. Here's Emily.
Say that 3 times
Goals
fast.
and Garden.
Goals Garden.
Goals Garden. Sorry, I said
Some of my
Ann.
favorite people.
And you want to smile? There's a smile for you. So Glow's business is gliding with Glow Life Coaching. Check out her website, coachglow.com. I'll give you a secret. I know the person who designed her website. It was me. She's amazing. So here's Lucy. If Lucy's her website. And Emily loves it's a love fest.
It's a love fest. It is a love fest.
Well,
So if you haven't figured it out yet, Coach Glow said she shares.
yes.
Right? So remember, if you're walking down the street and all you do is wave at your neighbors, you never get to know them. So we now have all these social neighborhoods, and they're supposed to be social. So when you see a post that you like, comment on it. And if you really like it, share it. If you really like the person who posted it, share it. Because commenting and sharing makes us much more social and much more interesting to all of the platforms.
Right. And also, we're talking about helping each other's businesses, right? It's lifting each other up. People need to know what Jean was saying is true, like how she shared about Amy and how Amy is posting. Now, Amy and Angela both do jewelry, right? But they're supporting each other, right? They have different target audiences and they support each other. This is a way to help other people find other people that are good at their jobs, right? If we share, if it's like, take this, worldwide platform of Facebook and YouTube, and your business, even if it's local, it's great to get that exposure on a national platform or a world platform. This is how we look. When Google sees all of this activity, because they're watching, right? That's all watching. Facebook, YouTube is right. All of this stuff, all of the activity, they keep seeing the same names and the same stuff. What happens? We all blow up.
Yep.
It's so, and the one thing that Jean said I loved was that you're doing other people a favor by sharing, because they're going to find a great life coach. They're going to find a good venue to have something, an event. They're going to find beautiful jewelry to wear. Amy, and we're talking on forever. Emily is giving us the hello, goodbye. So thank you for keeping us on track, because we'll talk forever, totally off topic, but great information from Jean. I want to thank you, Jean, for coming on Master It Monday again. And remember we're here every Monday at 2:00. If you need more information about Jean Terman Photography.com, you can visit her there and contact her. Of course, masteritmedia.com. You can find me there. You can find me here. You can find me on every social media platform, because
Maggie gets around.
I do.
Don't tell anybody, but Maggie gets around.
Terrible. And then, of course, our teleprompter is here to help you. Subscriptions are, if you're watching this video, use 50OFF to go to teleprompter, and you will get 50% off for 3 months. So see if you like it. And let me know what you think. It's a money back guarantee. If you don't like it, you just let me know, and that's okay. But I found most of our people are loving it, and they're finding it extremely helpful and keeping them on target with their own social. If you do want to suggest a future topic for Master It Monday, you can feel free to email me, and I will be more than happy to put it in the hopper. If there's something I can't teach, I find somebody amazing like Jean who will come in and show us the ropes. How does that sound?
So hopefully everybody got something from today. I'm hoping.
Yep.
Right?
Leave it in the comments if you found it helpful. That also helps us get more people to see it. And, again, Jean said, share it. Take it and say, hey, we learned. Skip over. You may want to have them stop after us rambling for the last 20 minutes, and that's okay. But have them say the first 20 minutes were chock full of great information, and then Jean and Maggie just had a coffee talk.
Although, wait a minute, if it's free, it's for me really rings true. So if there's stuff out there that's free, read the ratings.
Oh, it's true.
Because if you go to download an app and it's got 1 star and it's got 500 comments, and they all say there's nothing but paid content, there's nothing but ads, I couldn't get it to work. Don't waste your time. Right? There's some really great stuff out there. That's why you want good comments for your business. Yeah. But check the ratings, make sure that it works before you download it. Make sure it's not gonna, but try the stuff that's free. Give it a shot. Do it. If you got a Thursday night where you're not doing anything,
do it.
Give it a shot.
Glow is loving this here. So sharing it twice on your page. Thank you so much, Coach Glow. Remember, here at Master It Media, we're here to help you take the commotion out of your promotion. Don't forget to look at local businesses and see how you can take advantage of the amazing things that they're offering. Follow us on our socials. We do. We even have a at teleprompter Instagram as well that gives you a little taste of what we do. And we're here, Jean and I met through Master Networks. I always love to shout them out, because with Master Networks, a lot of the people on this call are there. If you're looking at growing your business, go check out masternetworksnyct.com. They have another fantastic website, and they on there are multiple meetings that meet on a weekly basis. This is how we grow our business, people. You need your social. You need great headshots. Oh, please, God, call Jean for a headshot if you you need a headshot. I told her once I lose another 10 pounds, I'm over
Shush,
her house. I know I shouldn't say
shush.
that, but I want great shots of my, of me in all my glory. So not that. Wait, let me rephrase that. I want great shots of me in my skinny jeans. How's that?
Okay.
Um,
You
but
have to feel good about yourself, but I'm
yes,
going to
I
tell you,
do.
people, just feel good. This is so Maggie. This is women of a certain age because
Yes.
there are other that who just don't do. Step in front of your camera, people. I
Oh,
know there's a
yeah.
thousand reasons why we have all of the reasons why we don't do it.
And
Everybody has reasons. Just step
and
in front of
don't
the camera.
and don't forget that this is a way with even though you want to promote yourself on social and you need to because that's where people look regardless of whether they get a rave review from you or a recommendation, they're still going to check your social media. Know that Jean and I value social media, but we also value the connections that we make. So reach out to those people. If you don't live close by, it doesn't matter because we're all meeting virtually right now. So feel free to reach out to either Jean or I, or Coach Chloe, or Emily, or Amy, or Angela, Lucy, and come to one of our meetings and see if see if it floats your boat. It's a great group of friendly people. So we're really going to close now. Maggie Carey signing off from Master at Media. Thank you to Jean Terman for all of her insights. We kind of got the bonus plan. And if you have a topic, make sure that you're emailing Maggie at masteratmedia.com so that we can have a future topic about the thing that you need help with the most. So I will say farewell. Jean, would you like any final words?
I love it. Thank you for having me come play with you.
Oh, thanks.
It's such a great play date. I hope I get to come back again.
I know. And you always make me smile. All right, everybody. We'll say goodbye. We'll bye all, and I will see you
We
next
want to see your
Monday.
videos. We want to see your videos.
Yeah, share your videos. Come back
Share your
here
videos.
and share the link to your post. That's a great idea, Jean. So come back and then share and if you have a challenge with your post, you know where to call. So but share your post. Yeah, here.
Whichever
I'm
way.
this way.
Either
Um,
way, either way, we'll
either way,
both do
we're
it.
both here.
It's all good.
And don't forget to come next Monday at 2:00 for another edition of Master It Monday. Oh, that's 2 Eastern if you're coming from another time zone. So 2 p.m. Eastern every Monday. Farewell, friends.
Bye, everybody. We're really going.